In 2026, the story of Massachusetts is no longer just about high taxes and expensive rent. A quiet crisis is unfolding at the very places you would least expect to feel vulnerable. While the state government promotes a vision of a booming tech hub, over 40,000 residents have already decided that the cost of staying is too high. This is not just about the money leaving the state. It is about the safety and the deteriorating reality of the streets we drive on every single day. Today, we are looking at the data the local news avoids discussing. We have identified 10 cities where the residents themselves are issuing a warning to travelers. They will tell you to keep your doors locked and your eyes on the road. In these locations, stopping for gas has become a calculated risk that many are no longer willing to take. This is the truth about the cities falling behind fast in 2026. Starting our list at number 10 is the city of Holyoke, where the industrial past has become a heavy anchor. The median home price here has surged to $385,000 despite a failing infrastructure. Residents in 2026 are dealing with water, main breaks, and a public utility system that feels like it belongs in the 19th century. Property taxes continue to climb while the basic services like road repair and street lighting are being slashed to cover municipal debt. How much longer can a city survive when it asks for premium payments for a third world standard of living? If you lived in a place where your taxes went up while your water quality went down, would you stay out of loyalty? Or would you be the next one to pack a moving truck? Let us know in the comments if you think Holyoke has any chance of a real comeback in this economy. We are moving from the valley to the Merrimack, where the crisis takes on a much more crowded and dangerous form. Lawrence sits at number 9, and it has become the ultimate pressure cooker for the working class of Massachusetts. The sale-to-list ratio here remains at a staggering 104% because there is simply nowhere else to go. But this demand is not driven by luxury or opportunity. It is driven by desperation as families are forced into illegal, subdivided basements that lack basic fire safety and ventilation. The headlines often call Lawrence a hub of cultural diversity, but they ignore the reality of a housing market that has become a predator. Rent for a 2-bedroom apartment has hit $2,800 a month in a city with one of the lowest rated school systems. This is the trap where you pay Boston prices for a quality of life that is rapidly deteriorating. Do you believe the state government is doing enough to inspect these properties? Or are they just looking the other way while people suffer? We are reaching a critical point in our journey through the decay of the Bay State. Before we reveal the cities in the top 5, there is a town coming up that will absolutely shock you because it was once a millionaire row. If you are finding this data valuable, please subscribe to Inside Massachusetts so we can keep bringing you the truth behind the headlines. one city on our list is collapsing so fast that even the local police are warning residents about specific commercial zones after dark. Fall River and New Bedford occupy our middle spots where the promise of the South Coast Rail has turned into a tax nightmare. Billions of dollars were spent to connect these cities to Boston, but the prosperity never made the trip south. Instead, the 2026 property tax hikes to pay for this infrastructure are pricing out the very people the rail was supposed to help. Investors are now panic selling their multifamily units as they realize the commuter boom was a hollow promise. Is it fair for the state to prioritize a train for the wealthy elite while the local schools in Fall River are crumbling into the ground? If you live in the South Coast area, have you seen any real benefit from these massive projects? Or is it just more of the same industrial decay? The contrast between the shiny new train platforms and the surrounding poverty is a visual representation of a policy failure that cannot be ignored. We are heading inland now to a place where the middle class dream is officially on life support. Fitchburg stands at number 7, where the industrial heart of central Massachusetts is struggling to beat. The income versus housing mismatch here has reached a breaking point in 2026, with rent increasing 20% in just 2 years. While the state calls this a gateway city, the only thing it seems to be a gateway to is debt and stagnation. People moved here to find a starter home, but they found a utility trap where heating costs now rival a monthly mortgage payment. The reality of living in Fitchburg is a constant battle against a town that seems to have no clear future. When the paper mills closed, they left a void that has never been filled by the modern economy. Do you think these gateway cities can ever be saved? Or are they destined to remain the shadows of a state that only cares about Boston? Our final stops will take us to the epicenter of the collapse, where the champions have finally been defeated. The crisis we see in these 10 cities is not just about crime statistics or the price of fuel. It is a direct result of a policy failure that prioritizes the wealthy elite while leaving the industrial heart of the state to suffer. Massachusetts is becoming a playground for the rich and a trap for the working class, who can no longer afford to live in the cities they built. The map has been reset, and the fever of the last decade has finally broken. If you are one of the thousands who have already left Massachusetts for states like Florida or Texas, was the move worth it for your peace of mind? And if you are still here fighting to make it work, are you staying because you believe in the future, or are you just waiting for your turn to leave? The truth is that the Bay State dream is fading fast for those who are paying the highest price. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and stay safe on the roads of Massachusetts.